Thinking about trying out a matchmaking site but don't want everyone to know you're looking? Especially not your well-meaning auntie whose mission is to push her perfect match at every family meeting? At halfourdeen.com, your profile is only visible to paying members of our site, people who are here for the same reason you are, to find their ideal match for marriage. So you can post your profile and browse with confidence without dear auntie peering over your shoulder. halfourdeen.com, where your profile is safe from prying eyes.
The female point system.
Most guys are completely unaware that girls keep a point system. It's not that girls carry a scorecard around with them, but it's more like they make mental notes on all the good stuff and bad stuff you do. I know this sounds very confusing to guys because we don't pay attention to details, we just look at the bigger picture. But girls pay attention to details. And many of them do it unconsciously. It's like they keep this scorecard in their mind unconsciously.
What is this scoring thing, brother?
Oh, basically, women use a female scoring system to rate their marriage. They make like little mental notes on all the good stuff and bad stuff you do.
I think I have pretty good score.
Actually, you're not looking too good, bro.
Brother, what are you talking about? I bought her dozen roses for $30. That should count as 30 points.
Well, for girls, everything counts as 1 or 2 points. So even though you bought a dozen roses, it still counts as 1 point.
I spent $30 for 1 point? Women are complicated.
They're not complicated, they're just different. I mean, they view things differently than we guys do. Once you understand how a woman's mind thinks, it'll make your relationship much better. You see, for guys, we look at the bigger picture, and that's why when we try to do things, we try to do everything big. For example, you may want to surprise your wife and change the bathroom tiles, something that she's been asking you to do for like the longest time, and you're like, okay, I'll put a whole Saturday aside, change all the tiles, and she'll be really surprised, and this will count as something huge for her. Although she may very much appreciate it, it still counts as 1 point. Now, this can be very confusing for guys because you're like, this took me a whole day to do. How do you count this as 1 point? Again, she appreciates it, but she looks at it differently than the way you do. You see, women view the finer details in things. So even though you gave her a dozen roses, it counted as 1 point. But if you gave her 1 rose each month for 12 months, it's still the same dozen roses, but it counts as 12 points. I know this sounds confusing to guys because you're like, 12 roses, it's the same thing, but no. The way a girl views it is like, oh, he's thinking of me, and since you're thinking of her 12 times, it counts as 12 points. Does that make sense? And the very fact that you thought of her in 12 different occasions is much more valuable to her than the amount of money, be that $30 or even $100 that you spend on roses, because as they say, it's the thought that counts. On the flip side of the coin, every time you do something negative, it's a negative point on your scorecard.
Oh, I don't think I have negative points.
Actually, you do. You got negative points for stinking up the bathroom, not turning on the vent, forgetting to take out the trash, and making fun of her in front of her friends.
She remembers all of that?
Yeah, girls don't forget that easily. So next time you wonder why your wife is suddenly angry even though you think you did nothing wrong, it's probably because you have more negative points than positive points on your scorecard. And because women don't forget as easily as men do, they'll probably like remember something from 2 months ago that you did that bothered them, and now they're angry today. You don't believe me? Go ask her. A lot of this stuff is brand new to guys because we're like, dude, that's so different than the way I think. And that's where all this miscommunication and misunderstandings come from. If you can understand better how girls think, and girls can understand better how guys think, it can help resolve a lot of the disputes that are unnecessary and can be avoided. The better we understand each other, the stronger our relationships can become, inshallah. And that's why I'm making these videos.
This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot.
This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot. Do I get a point for each time I say that? For more videos about understanding the opposite sex, please visit halfourdeen.com.
halfourdeen.com. Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the Prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen. It's part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfourdeen.com.